Hi guys, it's Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a little DIY room decor with y'all. Okay, so I don't know about anybody else who's in quarantine, but like, my room is a mess. That's also why you guys are like really zoomed in right now, because I don't feel like making my bed and making it look all nice and pretty. I'm just being upfront and honest with y'all. So, anyway, I've just been like stuck in my room and it's just like blah. It's boring. I don't really have like cutesy stuff in here besides like my pillows. How sad, right? So I wanted to do something with this wall that I have behind me. It's plain. I used to have a tapestry up on there. Even before the tapestry, I had Justin Bieber on my walls for around, I don't know, like a good 7 years. I don't know, I just feel like I need something new for my walls. So I want to kind of do a little DIY thing because I'm cheap and I'm broke. I don't know if you guys have seen on like Pinterest or even on like Instagram, you see like tattoo artists and they do the artwork with like line drawings, and normally it's of like naked people. I don't want to put that on my walls. Like I would, but I think my dad more specifically would judge me really hard. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. But I kind of wanted to take that concept of a line drawing and put that into artwork and put that on my wall. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I have like 3 ways to show you guys. The first one is going to be through Photoshop using obviously a computer, and then the 2 other ways are going to be hand-drawn methods that I think are super simple and easy for you guys to follow. If you don't have Photoshop, definitely check to see if your school is offering Photoshop online for your computer right now. I think you can capitalize on that, okay? My school doesn't normally do that, even though we're an art school. I don't want to talk about it because I would just rant on the fact that we should have Photoshop for free. But anyway, just check and see because they're offering it now because of the whole coronavirus situation. So they're offering it for free. Anyway, that's enough of my tangent. Let's hop into this. Let's go. You guys, so the first step is going to be finding a bunch of images you want to use for this project. So I'm going on Pinterest and you're going to see a bunch of different line drawings, which is just another example of what we are going to be doing. You can use some of these, even though that's technically plagiarism. But I look up succulents, and then I also looked up like famous pieces of artwork because I feel like those could be kind of cute too. Maybe like artsy fartsy cup of coffee. I don't know. Literally do whatever you want for these pictures. Just make sure that they have good contrast, and what I mean by that is there's a difference between the darks and the lights, because depending on what method you're going to be using, it's just going to be easier to trace when you can see the image clearly. Okay. Next up, this is going to be for the Photoshop users. I just opened up a new file, made this an 8.5 by 11 because I'm going to be just printing this on printer paper, to be honest. And then I added a layer where I was going to put down my picture. Yes, I did call it boobs. I don't know why, guys. I was feeling a little crazy. Okay, so I copied and pasted my picture, and now I'm just resizing it to how I want it to be in Photoshop. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to add another layer, and this layer is going to be where we're drawing on top of this image. So I'm going to be using the paintbrush tool, and I think I have this set on like, I don't know, like 12, I think. Yeah, I have 12. That's how thin the paintbrush is, and you're literally just going to be tracing over your image. Guys, it can't get any more simpler than this, y'all. Legit. Okay, so for me, I think it's a lot easier because I am using my Surface Book, and it's like a touch screen, and I have a stylus, so I just like draw on it. You can use your mouse. It might just be a little bit more difficult, but I have faith. I think the trackpad for an image like this, totally fine. But for something more complicated, it will definitely get a little bit rougher. If you guys make mistakes, remember you can always erase it. You guys are going to see in a couple of seconds how, one, not only how easy this is, it takes like 15 minutes, but also once you're done, you're just going to turn off the picture layer of this Photoshop file, and you're going to be able to see how everything looks. Any mistakes that you make, you can erase, do them all over again. But guys, this is literally so easy, because then all you're going to do after this is done, is you're just going to print it out, and then you can paste it up on your wall, and it's like so cute. Look at that. Look at this. Ready? I'm going to show you guys how to do the 2 other hand-drawn versions. right now. And also my mom's recording this. So here I have my picture of my swimsuit. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take another piece of paper. And as you can tell, this is on a window. So it's going to act as a light box, which if you have one of those, you can use it as well. But I feel like not a lot of people have them in their house anymore. So what I'm going to do is line this up. You could tape it if you want, but I really don't care. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to kind of do like what we did on Photoshop, except on paper. And I'm going to outline my drawing. So obviously this one was super simple and basic. Doesn't really require that much. But still, so then that's it. And then kind of just going to make this up so that it spreads towards the whole page. And blah, 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 blah. And then there is my butt on a piece of paper. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to take these and you're going to ink them in something like a Sharpie marker. Anything that's pretty dark so that you can actually see it on the wall. And you could do it in whatever like line weight that you want to. Whatever you would like. But so that's how we got this to turn into this to be a simple, basic picture, the one method, without using Photoshop. Okay, you guys. So I don't want to hear how this is very low budget, okay? Because you know what? I already know it's low budget, okay? I don't need you to be judging me. I'm trying to help y'all out, spruce up your rooms. The thing that we're going to start off by doing is taking our image and flipping it over to the back, and then we're just going to start shading in the back. So I'm only doing around 2/3 of the picture because that's how much the leaf is taking up. I didn't feel like wasting time and blah, blah, blah. So you can use a regular pencil to do this. I'm using an ebony pencil because it's entirely made out of lead, so it just makes the process a little bit faster and it's a little bit darker. Now we're taking our image, flipping it right side over, and placing it on top of another piece of printer paper, and we're lining it up strategically so that when we start tracing our image onto the right side, it's lined up where we want to. And so as I said, I'm just going to be taking my pencil, going over this image, tracing it, and applying enough pressure and force so that the graphite that we have on the back of our image is going to come off onto the plain sheet of printer paper. So we lift it up and look at that. Would you look at that? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to ink it in a Sharpie marker that was absolutely dry and terrible, so I'm so sorry. But you can use whatever kind of line weight you want with this Sharpie marker. As I've mentioned before, the reason why we're doing this, one, the pencil marks, they weren't like exact. I don't mean exact, but I guess they just weren't as strong as I had hoped for them to be. And so by adding the Sharpie marker, it's just going to make the image a lot more stronger and stand out because the pencil would normally get diffused really far away. This is going to help it stand out a little bit more, even though it's far away. And then now what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be erasing these other pencil marks that we have that didn't get covered in Sharpie. This just makes your image like 10 times cleaner. I am so used to doing this from in high school to any art project. You have to make sure that anything that doesn't need pencil marks, it's not going to have them. Okay? And that's it. There you go. All right. So now this one, I'm doing the same exact thing for the pair of bikini bottoms. Inking the line drawing, which was like super simple and easy. Look at that. Would you look at that? And then we're erasing it again. And you guys, look at these. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Would you look at this? Like, they're pretty slanted, pretty crooked. I don't even know if y'all can see this, but I think that these turned out pretty cool and I'm like so happy. I really do wish that I could get them framed because I feel like that would make them kind of perfect. That is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful. Maybe it inspired you to do some room decor or some simple line drawings. I don't know. Whatever gets you to kind of not be in like that crazy headspace of yours that you're in right now, because I know right now I'm going nuts as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful, and yeah, if you guys do this, let me know. I want to see it. Just be like, hey, I did this, and then like send me a picture or something. I don't know. You probably won't do it though. But anyway, that is it for this video, you guys. I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, everybody, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Thank you.